happy Monday. So as I'm walking to pick up my kids, I quickly want to just talk about this book, You Can Trust Me by Emma Rowley. Now, I've been really enjoying this book. I've been thinking, like, when I put it down, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to just, continue reading it, finishing it. I'm just so, like, I'm not confused, but I'm like, why is Nikki so obsessed with finding out the past of Olivia? It just wasn't sinking in. But now that finally there's a second part to this book in here, not to the book, but in this book, and it's in Olivia's point of view, and it definitely explains so much more. Like, there were times where I was getting super, like, I was getting just annoyed. Like, I want to know why are you obsessed? What? Like, okay, there was a fire, someone died, she moved away, and why? Like, okay. But now that I'm reading from Olivia's point of view, I'm starting to get it a little more, and I feel like now it's starting to pick up and become more of like suspenseful, and so I feel like now it's going a little quicker and I'm enjoying it so much more, even though I was already enjoying it. Like, this book makes me, it's making me crazy. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this book. I'm almost done, but not really, because it's 400 pages and I am at 262, I believe. So I'm there, but not almost there. Ugh. And on another note, there was a parent that I was talking to, and she mentioned that her neighbor is rehoming his dog. So it's a golden poodle. It's adorable. My youngest daughter, that's the dog she wants. And to get that for free, would be super awesome. But I'm not kind of sure on the vibes I'm getting with the owner. Like, he wants to give it away, very much, because the family's at home, but the dog is a good dog. And then he's like, okay, hopefully there are days where we can come visit. I don't know if that's just something he wants to say, or hopefully he doesn't think that, because I'm like, this is not an open adoption. If you're going to rehome your dog, like, that's it. I don't know. I don't know. And at the same time, I feel super guilty because my oldest daughter has been on a kick, a German Shepherd kick, and she's been talking about possibly getting one, her wanting one, and she's been trying to convince me, and I just feel bad if I get this dog, because my daughter mentions it for a while now, and I'm gonna get it for my youngest daughter, but my youngest daughter never really became obsessed with wanting a dog. That's my mindset right now. I really wish when I press record and I do like forward facing camera, it's not so zoomed in. But I was going down the hill and there was this older lady, I guess you can say elderly. She had a cane and she was walking really slow and tired by the time she got to the corner. So I said, do you need help going down? And she took a second and she said, yeah. So I held her hand which reminded me of my grandmother. And she said, you know, her kids were busy, so they couldn't drive her to where she wanted to go. And she can't believe that she's this old. And she said, well, it's not that I'm this old, it's just that, you know, my body is hurting me. And then on top of that, when I was walking my dog this morning, I saw this cute kitten sleeping, and the closer I got, and I actually woke my dog early in the morning. Never ever do that. And you know, I noticed this cat wasn't moving, tiny thing, and yep, it wasn't moving. And then I finally nudged it, and it was dead. And now as I'm going home, it's still there, looks adorable, but it's gone. And there was a worker, you know, cleaning the area, the grass, and as I passed him, I turned my back and I looked a little bit, and I noticed that he's picking up the garbage, and when he got to it, he nudged it with the claws. So then he just kept walking, picked some stuff around it, and once he finished that, he went back to it, and he picked it up with the claw and just threw it in the black bag he was holding. And it's just really just super sad, you know. As I get older, I'm really realizing more about life, which I know that's how it goes, but oh my God, it's just, life is hard. Whatever living thing you are, it is hard. I say this not to be, you know, kind of like morbid, but the fact that everything goes, you know, everything goes, and in the end, you're pretty much, you're just trash. Your body's trash. Your ashes are trash. You know, and you're either thrown into a black garbage bag, or you're thrown into a casket, or a, I forgot that word. When you're in an ash, and if your family decides to put you in a, if your family decides to cremate you, and they put you in a, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue, in a, it's just, life is so stressful that you cannot take it. I don't know, it's just, that's just in the mood right now. I'm in. Hey Archie.
Yeah, Archie, this is McDonald's. You get blue, and that's $50.
Hey. Hi.
I see no that she made that butter. She just showed us everything.
Nice. Hi. Hi.
Gosh. Well. Yeah, Archie. Those are water bottles and lunch boxes and stuff children leave in the closet.
I didn't bring my book bag.
Watch.
Don't record me.
Can I get the beer? I'm supposed to pay for that, right? Mom did. Oh, what's Nick? Avery?
Good. Yummy? You like it? Just so.
That's unnerving, but I am a competition expert. Whenever you throw at me, I'm ready.
All right, chefs, welcome. You are all here because you guys are at the forefront of modern cuisine. And you don't need me to tell you about Chef Alex's.
Hi guys, so I'm here doing laundry. It's been a rough couple of, I want to say like a month and a half. But for this month, for this week, it's been really rough. I've had like the stomach flu for like 2 weeks. Then last week, I ended up getting like strep throat. Then 2 days ago, I woke up with a pink eye, and gradually throughout the day, it's become a double pink eye. So it's been rough. So I haven't been able to, do my little videos. But as I'm putting laundry in, I just finished Love Reboot by Katie Summers. It was really fun. It was cute. I enjoyed it. I usually listen to that book when I take my dogs for a walk. So I probably go every other day. But since I've been sick, no, that's why it took me a long time to finish this book. But it did have quite a few chapters, like 30 something chapters. It was fun, it was cute, but what I struggle with is I'm into romance books, not so much. But when it comes to Audible, I think that's what I've lately been gravitating to, romance on Audible. And I like it, I do enjoy it, but sometimes it frustrates me because it's too perfect, right? Especially when it's coming from a woman author. These are things that you want men to say, you want men to feel about you, and granted, some men do, but then again, some men don't. Okay guys, so here I have a beautiful plant that has these beautiful purple blooms, and I've been looking at the soil and I'm like, okay, I can change it, but I did notice I've already removed some. This has a plug. Let's see if I can show you on this side. You see right here, you can pull that out from, I guess, when they were starting to grow this plant. But yeah, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna try to, because this looks like some kind of vine, and freshen up the soil. Okay, so I've made a mess,
but I was able to slide it out. And look at this nice root system. But I'm gonna mess around with it, kind of loosen it up, and just add some fresh soil. And let me show you. This is what I mean by the plug. Look at, you see this? See how it just comes off? Look, another one right there. Gently remove as much as you can without breaking the roots. Okay, so this is how it looks, and this is how it looks with the nice fresh soil. Eventually, if anything comes out of this, it does need to be put in like a taller pot, but at the moment I think it looks pretty good. And the soil looks really nice compared to that one.
Yeah, Archie, if he was small.
Okay guys, so I'm back and I look worse, and I'm just waiting for CVS to let me know that my prescriptions are ready. So I think I left off last time talking on Love Reboot on audio. It was nice. I like that they spoke about autism. The main character had autism. The male main character's daughter had autism, so it was nice to hear that being spoken on. I never read a book that brings up autism. Excuse me, I'm super congested, stuffy. But my problem is with romance is that, especially when it's written by a lady, a woman, these are things that you know you want to hear. Because I don't feel like half the time men don't really say that. And even though she's writing it and it's a happy moment and, you know, these are wonderful words, these are words that women want to hear. So sometimes it upsets me because I'm reading this through a woman's point of view. Because I know if a man wrote this, it wouldn't sound like that. All the mushy stuff, all the caring, you know, those are words that women want to hear. So that's what kind of upsets me. But I listen to that on audio. I listen to romance on audio because I do like thriller, suspense, and horror. However, it just doesn't hit the same when someone's reading it to me. Or I probably just haven't read the right book on Audible. No, thank you. No, thank you. Be nicey. Good boy, be nice. Gentle. Gentle. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Really? Really? Let's see, let me take the flash out. Where'd Bowie go? Beautiful. Hey guys. Okay, so it is, I believe it's Tuesday. I'm not really sure. Let's see the date. Yes. Yesterday I went to the urgent care early in the morning. The doctor told me I just had a virus. He prescribed me a decongestion medicine, nasal spray, antibiotics, and eye drops. And I went to CVS to pick it all up, and I wasn't covered. My insurance isn't being covered. I'm having an issue. But I paid out of pocket eye drops. I was like, okay, out of all the things, what do I really need? And I purchased the eye drops, and I'm so happy I did, because now they're slightly getting better. Yesterday morning I woke up and they were both gooey and gross, but my left eye was like pulsing, like so today I'm slightly better. Less cough, less pressure, and heaviness like in my chest and my esophagus. So I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I found my white nail polish that my daughter was hiding from me, and I'm so happy I did. I missed it. Look at my mood ring that I got for Mother's Day. What else? Yeah, so I just wanted to rant a little bit because I hate the way people are here. I was born and raised in New York. My kids were born and raised in New York. My kids are New Yorkers. Like, they love it, except my oldest son. He can't wait for the day till if we ever were to move back to where we previously lived. And so that kind of makes it hard, because I want to please everybody, but I just want to find a place where I feel like home. And like I was saying, even though I was born and raised here, it never felt like home for me. So I hope I'll get there soon. And I hope my kids will be comfortable, you know, because I hate the way people drive here. I just hate people. And I mean, this is pretty much gonna happen everywhere. I know that, but there's just so extra here, and not in like a cute way. It's just so I hate it. Between the way they drive, between the way they do their job, and people who have pretty good jobs, you know, they really suck and are so lazy. But this is anywhere, so I'm not anywhere, I'm here. So that's why it's irking me here and now. And it's like an issues I have with my insurance. At this point, these departments should be able to, you know, verify. They have the connections, you know. You should be able to check if my end of coverage ended and when it, like, why do I need to upload? Okay, you know what, I did upload it, but what takes a month? And you know, people need insurance. The department buildings are always able to, you know, look into, you know, when you apply for some benefits or whatever, you know, they give you that last bit of verification. Oh, are you related to this? And then they take people like from Carajo land that you are related to, but how do they know? How do they put that together? And then you're telling me you can't pull up and see when is an end of coverage or whatever? That's compared to that's super easy. It's so hard. I don't want to give out so much information, but I do want to vent. But it's 2:04 and I need to go pick up my kids.